What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time joining me today, my name is Cavanaugh and I'm a professional soccer player in Perth, Australia. Today we're going to be talking about why it's so important to get uncomfortable, to take risks, and to get out of your comfort zone, to seek challenges. It is so important when you are on your life journey, and particularly in football. If you want to succeed at the highest level, you absolutely have to take risks. So without further ado, guys, let's hop into it. So as many of you guys may know, I am currently injured. I am on my way back to the United States to get surgery on my foot, after which I will be getting after it in the gym, on the pitch, and getting my recovery going so that I will be ready to go for October, November time. Crossing my fingers, that's when I'll be back on the pitch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you a couple things that I have been doing recently to get out of my comfort zone and to do things that are going to benefit me long term. So there are a couple different things I want to talk about. First of all is you've got on pitch challenges and you've got off pitch challenges. Again, we're seeking uncomfortable situations. The reasons they're so important is because if you're on the pitch and you're in skill zone, so you're in your attacking third and you're going 1v1 at a player, you've got to take risks. You've got to do things that you may never have done before, or do a trick that you did once in training really well. So doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, it may be you may be in a super uncomfortable position, 1v1 with a player who's a really good defender, but your goal is to torch that player and go score a goal. And in order to do that, you have to take risks. Off the pitch, when we're talking about taking risks and seeking challenges, moving across the world for a contract, or going into an open tryout where there may not be a very big chance of you making a team, is absolutely taking risks. You're doing something that doesn't have a guaranteed outcome that you want, but you're gonna make it happen because you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're forcing yourself to grow. At the end of the day, all of this is about growth, both in your mind and in your body as we're playing football. And as footballers, it's really easy to get into the rhythm of training with the same people, training with the same team, training with the same coaches, etc. But I think there is absolutely benefits to those, but as you go along in your career, you're going to realize the more players you play with, particularly the ones who are better than you, and the more coaches you play with at a higher and higher level, they're going to challenge the way that you think about the game, and they're going to challenge the way you play. And it's really going to force you out of your comfort zone and into a space where you're forced to either grow, where a lot of players grow, but also a lot of players crumble. I want to focus on this side of things because I think growth is such an important thing in football. As I'm sitting here injured, I can't go out and run, but what I did earlier today was a half an hour sprint session in the pool. I've been swimming every single day since I got injured because it's zero impact and I'm allowed to do that stuff. I went straight into the gym and did an hour upper body lift in the gym. I can do upper and lower body lift, obviously, with some caveats. And then went straight on the bike for 25-30 minutes. And those are things that, yeah, it's uncomfortable. Training is uncomfortable and kind of sucks sometimes. But I'm putting myself in those positions and making myself uncomfortable to grow towards the goal that I have of playing at a really high level in the United States. So that is things that you have to understand. If you're on an off season, it's so important that you go and train with players that are better than you, because that's the only way you're gonna grow in this beautiful game. So hopefully the footage of me skydiving is a great indication of what getting out of your comfort zone looks like. I know it's not the same as, saying going and trialing for an MLS team in the United States, but the idea is that I'm taking that as a representation of something that, yeah, it's been on my bucket list for a long time, but of course it was uncomfortable for me. I'm falling out of a plane at terminal velocity and I get really motion sick, and it was something that I got kind of stressed about. I was like, holy cow, is this actually going to happen? So what I would say is put yourself in those uncomfortable positions, force yourself to grow, get used to that grind, get used to being uncomfortable, get used to working smarter and in different ways, and you will be successful with your soccer goals. At the end of the day, it's all about moving forward one step at a time. So down in the comments below, tell me something in the next week that you have done to challenge yourself and get out of your comfort zone. I know a lot of you might be in quarantine, a lot of you might be locked down, so you can't maybe move out of your house or something like that, but find something that's challenging to you or that you fear and tell me what that is below and go and do it. Challenge yourself, 1 minute extra plank, do an extra sprint. Get out of that comfort zone so that you are moving towards a growth mindset, a growth period in your career, and you can go, like I will, from playing in the NPL in the second division in Australia to playing USL Championship MLS in the United States. Stay tuned for it, because it's going to happen. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed that little montage of my skydive this past weekend. It was an absolute blast. I'm definitely going to be doing that again at some point in my life. But again, always, always, always seek discomfort, seek challenges, and you will improve as a footballer. So excited for every one of you guys. Again, throw in the comments below the thing that scares you the most right now and do it. Go get out of your comfort zone, sweat more, get more touches on the ball, do whatever you can to get out of your comfort zone. Maybe it's reading a book in 1 week. Maybe it's doing extra little bit of homework or something if you're in school still. Whatever you got to do, go and do it. Throw it in the comments below and I'll be responding to everybody down in the comments as always. So as always, guys, be awesome, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.